and welcome back to the channel. My name is Rachel. If you're new here, I post on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I'm sorry I didn't post a video Thursday. That's not gonna happen again, I swear. I do videos about being a service dog handler, being a Christian teenager who also happens to live with a disability. So, in today's video, I'm going to explain to you what it is like living with a CP-induced startle reflex. So, startle reflexes, an able-bodied person would only ever really have them if obviously something scares them or startles them, or if they jump or whatever. Whereas for someone like me with CP, it is a very common thing. It is one of the worst symptoms, one of the most disabling, quote, quote, symptoms of CP. So, this is what a bad one feels like, okay? First off, if it's really bad, random stuff will usually happen before. Like, I know it's gonna be really bad if I'm focused in on something for 2 to
unknown caller.
Telemarketer, rude.
So, where was I? Oh yeah, startle reflexes are pretty terrifying. They can be really, really bad. So, on a bad day, like if I'm usually really, my brain will really focus in on something, and then sometimes, actually a large majority of the time, my body, like, you don't even have to make a startling noise. It will just happen. My body will just jerk and the reflex will happen. Now, if it's bad enough, it feels pretty much, okay, it's not this painful, but it kind of feels like a shock goes through. That's how scary it can be. And a lot of times they'll leave you shaky, and but that's if they're bad. If they're like not as bad, then you'll just have a startle reflex. The person beside you will probably look at you with their eyes all big because they're scared, because they're wondering what the heck just happened. Literally, like, for ones like that aren't as bad but are still bad, they're not as disabling, I would say. But the ones with lasting effects that, like, leave me feeling shaky and stuff like that, those I usually have to sit down with Sammy and be like, let's do DPT before I can continue this Walmart trip or whatever it is that I'm doing, because that's how bad it is. And with ones that aren't as bad, sometimes you'll get like little ones after that. Or like if I'm gonna have a big one, I'll usually get like little before, and then big will obviously be the big one. And it'll take me a minute to calm down from it. Sorry. So, another thing is, that's why I got Sammy a mobility harness before I started training him for heavy mobility, which I have not done yet because he's not 2 years old and his spine's not done growing. However, I got him a hard harness because I need that handle for startle reflex support, grounding and stabilization, and just like counterbalance in general. But basically, yeah, it feels like a earthquake of the body. You know, you get very shaky and it's very tiring. Usually, if I have a bad reflex, takes me like a good 10 minutes to calm down if it's a really bad one. Sometimes I'll be sitting there and the reflex is more internal, so it doesn't even look like I had a bad one. But basically, you feel like pretty shaky, and you also get the sort of an electric shock feeling. I don't want to scare anybody because it's not like ow, 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 not like that. I mean, it is kind of, sometimes it hurts, but most of the time it's a reflex, okay? That's about 30 seconds-ish less. But then the recovery time after, so what is usually is when I call Sammy over, be like, help me. That usually takes about 5-10 minutes-ish, depending on how bad the reflex was. Now, I could have a little one that's not so bad and have like aftershocks. I've had that too, and literally I've just been watching videos on my phone and Dawn will be like, what the heck? We have experienced that many times.
When your phone comes on and it's loud when your YouTube comes on?
Yeah.
You also do it then?
Yeah, I also do it then. But sometimes, like, it just happens. Like, randomly. Like, I'll just be sitting there. And so, basically, yeah, that's, I mean, what it feels like. Everyone is bad because it's like my body doesn't give me a break. It's like, if I have a little one, then I'm probably going to have an aftershock. But if I have a big one, I'm probably going to have a 5 to 10 minute recovery, even with the help of my service animal, which he's usually pretty helpful. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, really bad ones just literally feel like you jump. But at the same time, it also kind of feels like an electric shock going through you, but kind of not. So yeah, I know this is like a super short video, but I did want to talk to you guys about this because, leg cramp. My leg has been like super spasmy or whatever since the surgery. That's not CP, that's just me recovering from surgery or whatever. And also, one more thing. If I'm having like really bad reflexes that day in general, this is TMI, but usually this happens when Aunt Flo's in town. I'll usually have a day where it's like one back to back, one right after another, that I consider in my mind mentally I call it a CP sick day. So it's like, oh, sorry, I'm CP sick, hold up. But yeah, my point is, to a lot of people, when I say, oh, I've startle reflexes, they think,
oh, why would you need a service dog? Because they're just quick startles.
but the thing is that the recovery time's hard on our body, and yeah, I just wanted to raise awareness. Like, if you have bad startle reflexes, boo, you are not alone. So yeah, and thank you guys so much. We hit 300 subscribers. I can't believe I haven't mentioned that already. So in the comments also, let me know what you guys think of the intro, if you want me to add anything, or I think we're pretty good. But yeah, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button so that we can make it on our way to 400. I can't even believe I'm saying it, you guys, and it's only February, so I could so see us hitting it by the end of this year. Anyway, cheers. I will see you guys later. I was about to do that outro in a British accent, but I didn't want to scar you guys for life. Anyway, yeah, okay, I love you guys. See you on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday, right? Yeah. Okay. Love you guys so much. Bye.